Welcome to Ethos Eats. This is your host, Sue Noyes, Holistic Health Coach. I'm here today to help you start your year off right, but not only that, to start every day off right with 3 ideas for power breakfasts. 92% of us say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, yet only 42% of us actually eat it. And as a health coach, I know the things I hear over and over again are 1, I don't have time, 2, I don't know what to eat. So let's take a minute and just focus in on what makes a power breakfast. 2 components. 1, has to have protein. 2, it needs to be low glycemic. Why protein? Protein not only is great for kicking your metabolism off at the start of the day and giving you that energy, but also when you eat a high protein breakfast, it eliminates food cravings during the day and also has been proven to help with weight loss. Low glycemic. Low glycemic foods are just foods that break down slowly in your digestion. And when that happens, your blood sugar stays even, you have sustained energy. And not only that, unlike high glycemic foods, which literally are stored as belly fat, your low glycemic foods will be used as energy as food should be. So those are 2 components that we want to always have in a power breakfast. Protein, and it needs to be low glycemic. Okay, so let's go to our first idea for a power breakfast. The first one involves eggs, which of course you're thinking immediately, who has time to make eggs in my busy morning? Well, this recipe is great because you can make it ahead on the weekend or in the evening, have it ready to go in the freezer, grab and go. So all it is I call them egg muffins. You're going to put fresh vegetables, you put some eggs on top, you bake it in the oven, and again, you can just grab it and go. So let's do that. So I just am using zucchini here, but to be honest, you can use anything you want. And ladies, there's nothing wrong with using frozen vegetables. They're quick, they're easy, if you get high quality organic ones, good to go. And all you do is just put some vegetables in these little cups. And I'm going to run out here, but that's okay. I'll just rearrange a little bit. Okay, and then I like carrots because, first of all, they're incredibly nutrient dense, and they give you some color too, which I like. The theme is really nice here. So I'm going to just drop that in to the cups, and then I have taken a dozen eggs, and I have just whipped them good with a whisk, and then I'm going to just pour that right over. And by the way, what I did here is you can for those of you who are creative with herbs and spices, you might want to put, like I put a little onion powder in this. You can also put, if you want to put a little salt and pepper, you can. So you're just going to fill those muffin cups like that. And by the way, you can also, if you feel like it, you can top it with a little bit of low-fat cheese, which makes it extra tasty, gives it a little more flavor. And so you're just going to fill those muffin cups like that, and then you stick them in the oven, bake them at 350 for about 25 minutes, 25-30 minutes, until they're nice and firm. And that's it. Let's take a look at what those muffins look like when they're already done. Here we go. And it's great. You can just eat them, put them on a plate and eat them, or you can actually put them in the freezer, and then you can quickly grab a couple, heat them in the microwave. Breakfast is served. Kids usually like these too, so if you're a mom, these might go over well with your kids as well. So that is the first power breakfast idea. Let's go on to another one. Okay, so let's go to power breakfast number 2. This one is the green smoothie, and what I love about this is you're getting all of that nutrient-dense plant food right at the start of your day, because it's going to have dark leafy greens, which are one of the most important sources of calcium for building your bones and keeping your bones strong. It has your fruit, and I'm going to add a couple other things in as well to give it a little extra protein power. So first, you can use water, but sometimes if I feel like it, I use about a cup of almond milk. And by the way, you don't have to measure, don't get fancy, just do it. It's more important that you just do it and play around until you get the right combination that pleases you. So then I just add some dark leafy greens. And by the way, ladies, don't worry if you don't want to use the fresh. You can just take frozen spinach even and just dump it in there. And I also, I do about a cup of fruit. Sometimes I do frozen berries and maybe some pineapple, but you can use anything you like. I like to add at least 1 or 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, because flaxseed is a great source of those omega-3 fats that we absolutely need for brain health and for heart health. Not only that, it also adds fiber, which keeps us going right on schedule. If you feel that you want to bump it up even more, which I like to do, is I like to use even a protein powder. And I have a favorite one, which I won't tell you what it is, but what you want to look for is you want a whole foods plant-based protein. And you can get them in flavors, but also just plain. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of that. And actually in those 2 tablespoons, I have 11 grams of protein, plant-based protein. So then I'm just going to whip it. Hold your ears. And there you go. And if you want, you can put it in a travel cup, or you can drink it while you're getting ready to go in the morning. So you can take that into the bathroom while you apply your makeup, and you're getting all that protein and you're getting fruits and vegetables right at the start of your day. Cheers. So the last power breakfast, there are no excuses on this one. Everybody can do this. You got your coffee to go, you just grab an organic apple and 1 handful of almonds, which is about a serving, and you just run out the door. You are set, because you have the protein in the almonds. There's about 6 grams of protein in a handful of almonds, and you've got the apple, which has fiber and is just packed with nutrients. Low glycemic protein, you got the components you need, and there's no excuse for why you can't take this with you. So, are you going to choose to be one of the 42% that actually eat breakfast when we know it is the most important meal of the day? You can do it. These are 3 simple power breakfasts that really, there's no excuses why you can't do one of these. Choose to do the egg muffin with a little pre-planning. You can even have it in the freezer ready to go. Or make yourself a green smoothie, which you can even sip while you're getting ready and putting on your makeup. Or grab an apple and a handful of almonds. Any of these will work to start your day off right, so that you're going to feel your best and you're going to look your best too. This is Ethos Eats, your host Sue Noyes. See you next time.